It has this beautiful and intricate design to the fabric. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the petal pattern. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 3. So for this stitch, you want to start with a foundation chain that's a multiple of 11 plus 3. In my case, I have 25. For row 1, we're going to work 1 single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So we skip the first one and into the second, a single crochet. Now we're going to do a chain 1, skip 1, and then do a single crochet into the next. Now we're going to do the following repetition 2 times. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. We want to skip 3 chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next do a single crochet. So we do that one more time, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next a single crochet. And now we can start the row repeat. You're going to chain 2, skip 2 chains, skip 1 and 2, into the next a single crochet. Now we're going to work that same repetition 2 times. So we're going to chain 3, the one that we did previously. Chain 3, skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet into the next. Do that again, chain 3, skip 3, and then 1 single crochet into the next. And now we're going to be left with 2 chains to finish off the row. What I want to mention though is the row repetition. If you have more chains and you want to go back to the beginning of it, basically you're going to start the row repeat with a chain 2, skip 2 chains and 1 single crochet into the next. Then you do the repetition twice of a chain 3, skip 3, and 1 single crochet into the next. And that's the row repeat. In my case, I'm all done and I have 2 chains left. And so we're going to do at the very end just a chain 1, skip 1 chain, and to the very last chain, you're going to do a single crochet. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This counts as a double crochet. And now we want to flip our work. We're going to work into the first chain space, a combination of a few things. And the first chain space is the one between the single crochets of the previous row, the chain 1. So around that space, we're going to work 2 double crochets together, a chain 2, and 2 double crochets together. So for a double crochet together, we yarn over, we find the space we're going into, which is again the one between the single crochets underneath. Grab the yarn and pull through. 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. And now we're going to do that again. We yarn over, go into the same space, grab the yarn and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Now we have 3 loops on our hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. And that there is a double crochet 2 together. Continuing the repeat, continuing the work, we're going to do a chain 2 and another double crochet 2 together into that same space. So yarn over, insert hook, grab the yarn, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and stop. Do it again. Just 2, and then 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. So now we're going to chain 1, skip 1 single crochet, and then do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. So we skip that, the chain 3, and on top of the next single crochet, a single crochet. And now we can start the row repeat. So for that, we're going to chain 1, we skip the next chain 3 space, and then do 2 double crochets together into the next chain 2 space, which is the one here. The one basically after your next single crochet. Into there, a double crochet 2 together. And now we're going to, into the same space, we're going to work the following 3 times. A chain 2 and 2 double crochets together. So chain 2 and a double crochet 2 together into that space. That's basically the repetition we want to do 3 times. So that was my first time. I'm going to do it again, chain 2 and a double crochet 2 together. This is my second time. And one more, chain 2 and a double crochet 2 together. And that is my third time. So basically we've created 4 double crochets 2 together into that chain 2 space. And now we move on. We're going to chain 1, skip the next chain 3 space, and then do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. And that's the end of the repeat. If you have more stitches, you go back to the beginning of it. I'm just going to verbalize it. We're going to chain 1, skip the chain 3 space, and do 2 double crochets together into the next chain 2 space. Then into the same space, we're going to do the following 3 times. A chain 2 and 2 double crochets together. Then you chain 1, skip the chain 3 space, and do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. So I've left that there in case you have more stitches. At the end here, we're going to start the repeat. We're going to chain 1, skip the chain 3 space, and then basically into the last chain 1 space that you have between the single crochets. Into there, we're going to do 2 double crochets together. A chain 2, and into the same space, 2 double crochets together. And now to finish off this row, we're going to do a double crochet on top of the single crochet that you have left. So on top of that, a double crochet. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to do 1 single crochet on top of the first double crochet. And now we're going to start the row repeat. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and work a double crochet 2 together into the top of each of the next 4 double crochets 2 together. So those are going to be, we can identify them pretty quickly here. Double crochet 2 together, double crochet 2 together, double crochet 2 together, and 2 together. So into those 4, we're going to do a double crochet 2 together on top of them. So this is my first one, then my second, my third, my fourth. Now we're going to continue the row repeat. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space. The chain 2 space is that between the double crochet 2 togethers. When you have like an arch of 4, there's a chain 2 in between, kind of in the middle, in between 2 and 2. So that's how you can identify that easily. Into that chain 2 space, where we're going to do a single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. You go back to the beginning of it by chaining 3, 1, 2, 3, and then working a double crochet 2 together into each of the next 4 double crochet 2 together. So we find those. That's my second. Gonna move on to the third. And then the fourth. I'm almost at the end of the row here, so I'll show you how to end it as well. So that's my fourth double crochet 2 together. Continuing the row repeat, we chain 3, 1, 2, 3. And if you have more stitches, you're going to do your single crochet into the next chain 2 space. In my case, I'm at the end of the row, so you're just going to do it into the top of the turning chain of the previous row. So we just find that turning chain and into it do our final single crochet. And that there is the end of row 3. For row 4, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into the first single crochet. So into the first single crochet there, another single crochet. And now we can start the row repeat. You're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and do 1 single crochet into the top of the next double crochet 2 together, which is this one here. So into the top of it, a single crochet. And now we're going to chain 2, skip 2 of the double crochets 2 together, and then do 1 single crochet on top of the next one. So skip 1, 2, into the next, a single crochet. Now we chain 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. We'll go back to the beginning of it by chaining 3 and doing 1 single crochet on top of the next double crochet 2 together, then chaining 2, skipping 2 of the double crochets 2 together, and into the next one doing a single crochet. Now we chain 3 and then do 1 single crochet on top of the next single crochet. So for this row, you just repeat it and it's going to take you perfectly to the end of the row. So this here is the end of row 4. For row 5, we're going to chain 1 and flip our work. You're going to work 1 single crochet into the very first single crochet of the previous row. So into that first stitch, a single crochet. Now we can start the row repeat. You're going to chain 1, skip the next chain 3 space, and then do 2 double crochets together into the next chain 2 space. So that chain 2 space is the one between the single crochets. Into there, we're going to do a double crochet 2 together. And now into the same space, we're going to do the following 3 times. We're going to chain 2 and do a double crochet 2 together. So that was my first time. Chain 2, double crochet 2 together. That's my second time. Chain 2, double crochet 2 together. That is my 4th time. And that basically gives you that like shell of double crochet 2 together with the chains in the middle. Moving on, we're going to chain 1 and then skip the next chain 3 space and do a single crochet into the next single crochet. So we skip this into the next single crochet, a single crochet. And that ends the row repeat. We can go back to the beginning of it by chaining 1, skipping the next chain 3 space, and then doing 2 double crochets together into the next chain 2 space, which is the one between the single crochets. So double crochet 2 together. Now into the same space, a chain 2 and 2 double crochets together 3 times. So that's my first one. Second time. And third time. Chain 2 and double crochet 2 together. Moving on, we chain 1, skip the next chain 3 space, and then do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, which will take you to the very end of the row. So that there is the end of row 5. For row 6, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and flip our work. You're going to work a double crochet 2 together into the top of each of the next 2 double crochets 2 together. So into these 2 here. On top of them, a double crochet 2 together. So that's my second one. And then this is my third. Oh, sorry. That was my first one. And then this is my second one. Okay. And now we move on. We're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space. The chain 2 space is immediately after where you are. It's the one between the 4 double crochets 2 together of the previous row that form like an arch. So right here is the chain 2 space. Into there, we're going to do a single crochet. Now we chain 3. And now we can start the row repeat. We're going to double crochet 2 together into the top of each of the next 4 double crochets 2 together of the previous row. So that's going to be, let me show you, this is the first one, into there, a double crochet 2 together, into the next double crochet 2 together of the previous row, another one of those. That's my second. This is my third. And then this is my fourth. Continuing the row repeat, we're going to chain 3. And then do 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space, which is the one between the double crochets 2 together in the middle. So into there, a single crochet. Continuing the row repeat, we chain 3, which ends the row repeat. You can go back to the beginning of it. I'm just going to verbalize it. You're going to double crochet 2 together into each of the next 4 double crochet 2 together, then chain 3, then 1 single crochet into the next chain 2 space, and then chain 3. So if you have more stitches, go ahead and do that. At the end here, after the chain 3, you're going to have 2 double crochets 2 together and a single crochet left. So we're going to do 1 double crochet 2 together on top of these 2. So just 2 of them. This is my first one. First double crochet 2 together, and second double crochet 2 together. And now we're going to do 1 double crochet on top of that single crochet to finish off this row. And this here is the end of row 6. I promise we're almost done. I have one more row to show you. We're moving on to row 7. We chain 1 and flip our work. We're going to do 1 single crochet into the first stitch into the double crochet of the previous row. A single crochet. Now we're going to chain 1, and then you're going to skip a double crochet 2 together and do 1 single crochet into the next one. So you skip the first double crochet 2 together into the next one, a single crochet. Now we chain 3 and do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, which is this one here, a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and here we can begin the row repeat. We're going to do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet 2 together, which is this one here, a single crochet. Then we're going to chain 2. Now we're going to skip the next 2 double crochets 2 together. So skip 1, 2, and into the next one, a single crochet. Now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then do 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, which is this one here. And now we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, which ends the row repeat. If you have more stitches, I'm going to verbalize the repeat. It starts with a single crochet into top of the next double crochet 2 together. Then you chain 2, skip 2 double crochets 2 together, and then do 1 single crochet into the top of the next double crochet 2 together, a chain 3, 1 single crochet into the next single crochet, and a chain 3. When you get to the end of the row, you're going to be left with 2 double crochets 2 together and the turning chain. So we are going to do a single crochet into the next double crochet 2 together, this one here. and then a chain 1, skip the last one, the last double crochets 2 together, and then do 1 single crochet on top of the turning chain. And that there is the end of row 7. Moving forward, you want to repeat rows 2 through 7 back and forth until you have the desired length of your work or a finished swatch. And here we have it. Look how beautiful this is. I feel like the petals are, just kind of around these bigger holes. So it's a bit of a, I don't know if I can call it abstract, but it's just like a very different kind of pattern, but it does look like a flower or like petals around those circles. So yeah, this one's intricate and really, really beautiful. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.